comparatively a difficult portion of MdCAT and Ecat exams. I'm Shahid Muneer and you are watching Language In. As I have told you that it is a very difficult portion because here we find a complete science of phonology. Phonology stands for word scheme and syntax. It's a sentences game. So it's a chain of words and sentences. But every student can perform well by good preparation within a week. Today I'm going to tell you how to keep and what should we keep in mind to choose this portion correctly. First of all, I want to tell you there's three things you should keep in mind: technique, skills, and method. And on the second side, you can take in your mind, you should keep in your mind knowledge, preparation, and wisdom to attempt well. Actually, English syllabus includes basic English grammar, rules, and concepts. Now, I'm going to tell you in detail. The expected questions can be asked as follows: synonyms, antonyms, analogy, errors in English grammar, as you can say, spot the error, preposition, article, sentence completion, punctuation, and comprehension. Synonyms. As you know, synonyms are very close, same meaning of the word. But expect the intermediate level class that there is no sentence, and the options. There is just a single word and there are four options. The question can be asked as: four alternate meanings of a word are given. Select the nearest correct meaning. For example, here's a word kachaksi. Kachaksi is a word. Here are four options of kachaksi: disturbance, psychological problem, anxiety, and mental and physical weakness. Kachaksi is same like mental and physical weakness. So circle this into your answer sheet. Another example of synonym is susurrus. Is the word susurrus. Susurrus has to have four meanings: whisper, rhythmic sound, polite voice, and high pitched. Susurrus is very slow sound. The person can speak this sound into the ear, so it is very close to whisper. Another phonology or word structure part is antonyms. Antonyms are very opposite, relate to opposite meaning of the word. The question can be asked: four alternate words are given. You have to select the most opposite word. First word, aggregate. Aggregate. Here are four options: collective, part, added, assembled. Collective, added, and assembled are the same meanings. And part, that is a different, means also to away, to different. So this is the right part. B option is right. Another word is forfeit. Forfeit, there are four choices are damage, loss, asset, and penalty. There are three same: damage, loss, and penalty, and the remaining a single word that's called asset. Asset can be benefit. Analogy. Analogy is a correspondence or partial similarity between two words in a pair. Examples are pen and paper. So the options are axle and wheel, devil and angel, tail and kite, knife and bread. As it is very clear that as pen is used on the paper, so knife is used at the bread. So this is the relative pair. So it's very close relation. D option, knife and bread, is right. Another example is elephant, trunk, man, hand, B, bird, wings, C, snake, fangs, and D, fish, eyes. Man, hands. So it's a common. Also some animals have hands. Bird, wings, no specific word for bird, and wings also are found to other animals. Fish, eyes, they are of so many animals, man, etc. Snake, fangs. So elephant, trunk, it's a specific. So snake and fangs also same like that. So it's a related. So the right option is C, snake, fangs. Next part is sentence completion. The question can be asked as, choose the right option to complete the following sentences. The first sentence is, ideas are more powerful than dash weapon. Dash, we have to select one word here. A, lethal. B, military. C, legal. And D, royal. So three words are seemed very same, like legal, royal, military. Actually, ideas are more powerful. Ideas are soft things. They are powerful than the dangerous things. They are hard things. So we have to put lethal. Lethal stands for dangerous. Okay, dangerous weapon. Another sentence is, he is considered a cranky and dash figure with a talent for rubbing people up the wrong way. So we have to put the right option in blank. Orthodox, frank, as eccentric and funny. So here is a word, cranky. So cranky is close to eccentric. So the right option is eccentric. Grammar portion is considered very tough portion in MdCAT and Ecat exams. Here the students should have full command and knowledge, as you know that grammar needs a lot of rules and regulations. In this portion you have to study part of speech, especially preposition and articles. You can find them in this channel in very detail. Chances, voices and narration are very important for this portion. Error in grammar. Spot the error. This question can be asked as, one of the underlined parts in the following sentences is not acceptable in standard English. Mark it in your answer sheet. So first sentence is, I am living in this house since 1999. This sentence tells us that there is mistake of tense. It is the present perfect continuous. So instead of I'm living, it's A, in B, this house C, and since D. Instead of am living, we have to put the correct word, have been living. Just we have spot the error, mark the error that A option is wrong. Another sentence is, you have not been crawling up in those ruins. Do you? A, have been crawling up. B, those. C, and do. D. It's a tag question. It's an error in tag question. And you can get the detail of tag question from this video, from this another video which I have put in my channel. So tag question have two parts, as you know. First part is informative part and second is confirmative part. In informative part, the word should be same as in confirmative part, so the same auxiliary verb should be So in the first informative part, we are finding have as auxiliary verb, and in second part as confirmative there is do. So we have to understand that this is wrong, it's the error. So do, D option is wrong, there should be have. Another expected question for MdCAT and Ecat can be as select the correct sentence. It's a correction of parts of speech. The question can be asked as four alternate sentences are given, choose the correct one. Therefore, A, she is the most wisest politician in the town. B, she is the more wisest politician in the town. C, she is the more wiser politician in the town. And D, she is the wisest politician in the town. So as you know that it's the adjective mistake, superlative degree of adjective only should follow the article the. So the D option, she is the wisest politician in the town, is right. Other sentence is more willing to look for new truths than to consider results as final. They are willing, B, they are willing to look for new truths than to consider results as final. C, they are more willing to look for new truths than considering results as final. And D, they are more willing to look for new truths than considering results final. There are two mistakes. First is infinitive should be on both sides as in first type, to look, and second after that there is to consider. So both sides should be to. Second is there are two clauses. So between comparisons there are comparison clauses too. There is conjunctions. Conjunctions are far is the conjunction with as. So there should be same. The A option is right. They are more willing to look for new truths than to consider results as final. Another expected part can be preposition and articles. The question can be asked as in preposition, correct the right option. Doctors look dash the patients. A, into, B, after, C, at, and D, for. As you know, look after should be the right, so B option. And an article they can ask, correct the right option. Dash of her ring is precious. The four options are gold, B with zero article, gold, C, and gold, and D, the gold. So considering two times, so the gold of her ring is precious because there are reference of two times reference, the gold of her ring. So D option is correct. Punctuation is actually the grammar mechanics. It works as mechanics of grammar. It consists in capitalization and punctuation marks. The question in MdCAT and Ecat can be asked as punctuate the sentence with right marks. Write the sentence without punctuation. So we have to punctuate this sentence as I should be capital, went to my magical man, there should be full stop because sentence is completed. Next, he ate should be capital, he said, and after that is a comma. Well, so W should be capital because this is exclamatory word. So after that there should be exclamatory sign. Exclamatory sign. What's the matter with you? So what is apostrophe needed? What and as? What is it stand for? What is the matter with you? And as you know that it's a question. And the last, considering very tough but very important portion, category of comprehension. To solve this part, you should have full command over grammar and especially over vocabulary. There is given a paragraph and some questions at the end. As you know, comprehension means understanding, but keep in mind only the IT of the paragraph, not complete paragraph. Paragraph you should read the question and find the answers in the paragraph. The paragraph has two types, of sentence is topic sentence. It's the very first sentence of the paragraph, and supportive sentences, they are the other sentences. They are sometimes points to the final. Topic sentence sometimes points to the final conclusion. The vocabulary in the paragraph can be of two types. Words can be as conceptual meanings and associative meanings. Here is the word grave. Its conceptual meaning is it's a sign in a graveyard where the dead body is buried. And the associative meaning is crucial, large. So as in a sentence we can say that my country is facing grave challenges. Keep in mind that you should follow the second associative meaning, right? Here I have found a paragraph. The agil's name was Muggs, and he was, as I have said, the worst of all my dogs. A big, burly dog, he always acted as if he thought I was not one of the family. There was a slight advantage in being one of the family, for he didn't bite the family as often as he bites strangers. In his last years, Muggs used to spend practically all of his time outdoors. He didn't like to stay in the house for some reason or other. Perhaps it held too many unpleasant memories for him. Anyway, it was hard to get him to come in, and as a result, the garbage man, the ice man, and the laundry man would not come near the house. We had to haul the garbage down to the corner, take the laundry out and bring it back, and meet the iceman a block from home. After this had gone on for some time, we hit on an ingenious arrangement for getting the dog into the house so that we could lock him up while the gas meter was read and so on. Max was afraid of only one thing, an electrical storm, thunder, and lightning frightened him out of his senses. I think he thought a storm had broken the day the mantelpiece fell. He would rush into the house and hide under a bed or in a clothes closet. So we fixed up a thunder machine out of a long, narrow piece of sheet iron with a wooden handle on one end. Mother would shake this vigorously when she wanted to get Muggs into their house. It made an excellent imitation of thunder, but I suppose it was the most roundabout system for running a household that was ever devised. It took a lot out of Mother. As you have read, you have listened. So it's a paragraph about Muggs. Muggs is the name of dog who barks on the strangers and very difficult to control. So the expected questions should be of two types in comprehension. First, questions, and there should be no answers, short answers, but there should also be the choices, question and 4 choices. So in MdCAT and Ecat exams, the second part is necessary. So second part can be asked as question and 4 options, right? So first related should be, if you were a member of the family, the slight advantage was that you were bitten only slightly, in not as many places as strangers were, less frequently than strangers were, less severely than strangers were. So we have to get about things. You know, in this paragraph, I have told you before that we have to touch the associate meaning. So it's your duty as students, so you have to give me the correct answer in the comment, please. And after the comment, I will tell in detail. Second question is, the garbage man wouldn't come near because Muggs had too many unpleasant memories. Muggs had a reason for staying in the house. They hauled the garbage down to the corner. Muggs was loose. So the second, the same like that. You have to consider, you have to put the right option. So you have to tell me in detail. Thank you very much. Please like,